ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। पंचीकरणम पेज नंबर 442 लाइन नंबर 25। अतो दृष्टांत उपपत्ति ही दृष्टांत वाज संसर्गाभाव अन्योन्याभाव दृष्टांत। जस्ट लाइक संसर्गाभाव अन्योन्याभाव भेद is different from either of them, like that here there is a possibility of something which is not sat, not asat, but different from both of them. Now you see further in Tika, parisheshat सदसत् समुच्चय एव अस्तु अव्याकृतम इति शंकते. Parisheshat means when the other vikalpas are not there, then whatever is remaining, that vikalpa we accept. So the final vikalpa here is sadasat samuchaya. Parisheshat sadasat samuchaya eva astu avyakritam. Avyakritam should be samuchaya of sat and asat. Iti shankate. Astu tarhi. In Mulam. Mulam means in Anandagiri's व्याख्या विवरणम. अस्तु तर्हि प्रत्येकम सत्त्वासत्त्व प्रतिषेधे अपि समुच्चितं सदसदात्मकम अव्याकृतम इति चेत. सत्व प्रतिषेध is done, asatva प्रतिषेध is done. So let's have it together. समुच्चितं सद असदात्मकम अव्याकृतम इति चेत मैवम. No, that is not possible. टीका न च समुच्चयो अनुपपन्न इति वाच्यम. समुच्चय न उपपन्न इति न वाच्यम. समुच्चयो अनुपपन्न इति न च वाच्यम. Purvapakshi says, don't say samuccaya will not work. How will it work? He gives example. Tridosha samuccayasya sannipatatvavat triguna samuccayasya prakritittvavat sadasat samuccayasya avyakritatva upapattehe iti pariharati. This is it. Up to iti is Purvapaksha. Tridosha, Vata, Pitta, Kapha. Vata can create some problems, Pitta can create some problems, Kapha can create some problems. Two together can create some other problems. Vata, Pitta together, Vata, Kapha, Pitta, Kapha. All three together also can create another problem called Sannipata. Sannipata means that person mentally is gone. This is called Sannipata. Or Triguna Samuchaya. Sattvagun, Rajogun, Tamogun. Their Samuchaya is Prakriti. So Samuchaya is possible. Like that here also let us use Samuchaya of Sat and Asat. And that is Avyakrita. Avyakrita to Upapattehe iti. Siddhanti says no, Pariharati, Maivam. That's not true. Virodhat. Ekatra tadbhava asambhavat ityaha. Together Sat and Asat cannot come. in Tika, Nacha Sannipatadivat Samuchaya Sambhavaha. In Sannipata, Vata, Pitta and Kapha, they are not opposed to each other. Sattva, Rajo, Tamoguna, they are not opposed to each other. But Sat and Asat are opposed to each other. So if one is there, other cannot come. परस्पर प्रतिस्पर्धित्वात् सत्वा सत्वयोः सत्वा सत्वयोः परस्पर प्रतिस्पर्धित्वात् समुच्चय न संभवति नहीं एकमेव वस्तु युगपत् सच्च असच्च भवति इति भावः one and the same thing cannot be sat also and asat also at the same time एक वस्तु युगपत् simultaneously sat asat cannot be. Okay, further tarhi chaturtha एव प्रकारो अस्तु इति आशंकते. Okay, then sat is not possible, asat is not possible, sadasat is not possible, chaturtha prakara. But here chaturtha is not anirvachaniyam. He still doesn't come to that. There is some further layers that we have to go through. Tarhi, in Anandagiri Tika, tarhi sato asatah sadasatbhyam va bhinnam iti chet. Now, this bhinnam, bhinnam, abhinnam, bhinna, bhinnam, this vikalpa that is given in Vivek Chudamani, there is a shloka for Ajnanam. Sannapya sannapya bhayatmikano, bhinnapya bhinnapya bhayatmikano, sangapya nanga hyubhayatmikano. So there bhinna abhinna vikalpa is also given, and sanga, ananga and ubhaya means savayava, niravayava and ubhaya. So same vikalpas are there. But bhinna abhinna, generally how it is explained, it is Brahma bhinna or Brahma abhinna or both. But here Tikakar doesn't take it with respect to Brahma. See what he has given. Satah bhinnam, asatah bhinnam, sadasatbhyam bhinnam. Then when it comes to abhinnam also, satah abhinnam, asatah abhinnam, sadasatbhyam abhinnam. Then bhinna bhinnam, satah bhinna bhinnam, asatah bhinna bhinnam, sadasatbhyam bhinna bhinnam. So in this way, 9 vikalpas can be there. So instead of taking Brahma, is it different from Brahma or not? Is it one with Brahma or not? In that way, it is not taken. It is taken with respect to Sat, Asat and Sadasat. So it's a different way of analyzing, which will become longer discussion. Tarhi satah asatah sadasatbhyam va bhinnam. Satah from Panchami. Satah bhinnam, asatah bhinnam or sadasatbhyam bhinnam. Iti chet. Purvapakshi gives 3 vikalpas for bhinnam. Then abhinnam 3 more. Then bhinna bhinnam 3 more in this way. Na bhinnam. Siddhanti says no, it is not bhinnam. Nahi bhedo dharmatvena swarupattvena va pratipadaitum shakyate. When you say bhinnam, bhinnam means there is bheda. So now you have sat and you have this avyakritam, which is bhinnam from sat. That is how is to be understood, right? Ajnanam, avyakritam means ajnanam, is bhinnam from sat, is abhinnam from sat, and bhinna bhinnam from sat. Then bhinnam from asat, abhinnam from asat, bhinna bhinnam from asat. In this way, vikalpas will be there. So if you say there is bheda, bhinnam, भेद is dharmatvena bheda or swarupatvena bheda. नहीं भेदो धर्मत्वेन स्वरूपत्वेन वा प्रतिपादयितुं शक्यते. Siddhanti says that bheda you cannot explain as dharma or swarupa. So now Tika. नहीं भेद इति. भेदः किं वस्तु धर्मः स्वरूपम वा. Last line of the previous 442. भेदः किं वस्तु धर्मः or swarupa. So you have sat and you have ajnanam, which is bhinnam. That bheda, bhinnam means there is a bheda associated. This bheda which distinguishes sat and ajnanam, that bheda, anyanya bhava, is it dharma of them or is it swarupam of them? So let's say dharma, somewhere we have to start discussion. Na adya, not dharma. Why? धर्मत्वे भेदा भेद विकल्प प्रवेश प्रसंगात. If you do dharma, then bheda abheda vikalpa will arise. What does that mean? See Tika. He explains. Vastu dharma yoho yo bhedah sa kim vastunah sakashat bhinnah uta abhinnah. Vastu dharma yoho. Vastu means dharmi. Dharmi and dharma. For example, let us say this flower. This flower is dharmi. Yellow color, Pitatvam, is the dharma, or the tenderness, Sukshmatvam, is its dharma. So you have dharmi and dharma. Between them, vastu means dharmi. Dharmi, dharma yoho, yo bheda. So now there is a bheda between the flower and its color, flower and its tenderness, fragrance, etc. यो भेदः स किं वस्तुनः सकाशात् भिन्नः उत अभिन्नः. That bheda, vastunah means dharminah. From that dharmi, that bheda is different or non-different. So you have dharmi, you have dharma, and then is there a bheda which distinguishes dharma from dharmi, or they are one? This is the question raised. Bhinna uta abhinna. So bhinna, let us start with one. Somebody said, I am already confused. How many differences we are seeing and how many vikalpas? So this is where buddhi is to be used actually. Instead of using buddhi in other laukika gauna vastu and getting exhausted there, and when vichar comes, oh, this is so tiring. This is not tiring. All those things are tiring. Bhinna uta bhinna. Adi api kim swata eva uta bhedantarena. Let us say it is bhinna. Dharmi, dharma, bheda is different from dharmi, different from dharma. So when you say bhinna, is it swata bhinna or bhedantarena bhinna? That bheda distinguishes itself from the other thing by itself, or it uses another bheda in between to show that there is bheda between dharmi and bheda and dharma and bheda. So here in between there is another entity. So like this, dharmi, dharma, Bheda. Dharma Bheda requires another Bheda to distinguish itself from the Bheda, or by itself it is sufficient. That is the question raised. Swataha eva uta bhedantarena bhinnam. Na adyaha, not swataha. Why? That itself is bhedya also and bheda also, both cannot be together. Swasyaiva bhedya bhedakatvena karma kartrutva virodha prasangat. That one and the same thing is bhedya also and bhedaka also is not possible. Means this is dharmi, this is bheda. If you say swataha means it itself is different also and it distinguishes itself also. It is bhedya and bheda also. Both cannot be together. Bhedya and bhedaka have to be different. Otherwise, there is karma kartrutva. It is karta also and it is karma also. Karma kartrutva virodha pasangat. Na dvitiyaha, not the second one. Second one is what? Bhedantarena. Bhedantarena means this dharmi and bheda, to distinguish them, you need another bheda. Then to distinguish this dharmi and this bheda, you need another bheda, that is anavastha. Na dvitiyaha, sopi bhedo bhedantarena iti anavastha apatat iti. There will be anavastha dosha. Okay, so how many vikalpas we have eliminated? The Siddhant is telling Purvapakshi. So swataha bheda is not possible. Bhedantarena bheda is not possible. Now abhinna. If you say it is abhinna, it is not dharma only. It is swarupa. Bheda is not different from that vastu, or dharma, dharmi bheda itself is not there anymore. Abhinnatve dharmatva vyaghatat. If it is abhinna, it is not dharma. It is dharmi only. I and Satyam, Jnanam, Anantam. Aham and Satyam, Jnanam, Anantam are one. It is not that I am Dharmi, Satyam is my Dharma, Jnanam is my Dharma, Anantam is my Dharma. I alone am them. Means we are one. It is my Lakshana. It is not Dharma. It is not Visheshana. So, Abhinatve Dharmatva Vyagatat. Napi Dvitiya Ityaha. Now, Dvitiya Vikalpa is Swarupatva. So, Dharmatva, all possibilities are out. Now, Swarupatva. Swarupatva Vikalpa is therefore Bheda is Swarupatva. Ghatapata yoho Bhedasya. First, let us see in Moolam. Swarupatve. So, Dharmatve Bheda Abheda Vikalpa Pravesha Prasangat. And whatever Vikalpas came, all are eliminated. Now, Swarupatve cha Anyatara Parishesha Apatat ityartha hai. If you say Swarupa, so there are two things. One is Sat, another is Ajnanam. Between Sat and Ajnanam, there is Bheda. That Bheda is Swarupa. That is the Vikalpa we are talking. So he explains with the example of Ghata and Pata. If the Bheda between Ghata and Pata is Swarupa, then either it is Ghata Swarupa or Pata Swarupa. Then Bheda as a different entity, different from Ghata or Pata, will not remain, because it has become Swarupa. It has become one with either Ghata or Pata. That is why it is given Swarupatvecha Anyatara parishesha apatat. Only one will remain. Then Bheda and the Vastu, two different things will not remain. Bheda will become one with the other. It is Swarupa only. Like in Nyaya, Samavaya Sambandha is Swarupatah. Samvaya Sambandha does not require another Sambandha for connection. To simple example, if I have two pieces of wood, let's say there are two pieces, but they are here different. Then I can put another piece of wood in between to connect these two pieces of wood so that all three are one. And then you paint it or put something on top, you will not know that there are three things: A, B, and connector. Now let us say you want to put one piece and another piece on top. You don't need to put anything in between. So how do you put them together? You say you put some favicol or something, they are stuck. So two pieces of wood can get connected in this way without a third entity in between. Favicol will do it. Then somebody will raise a question. Who will connect the wood and the favicol? What is in between material? You see, favicol by itself will do both. That is Samvaya Sambandha. Samvaya Sambandha does not require another Sambandha. It is called Swapara Nirvahaka. It will connect itself, it will connect other things also. Like favicol, it connects itself, it will connect other things also. Swarupatvecha anyatara parishesha apatat. Now you see Tika. Ghatapatayor bhedasya स्वरूप अनतिरिक्तत्वे घट एव वा स्यात् पटो वा न अन्यो भेदो अस्ति इत्यर्थः. Between घट and पट, घटपटयोः भेदस्य स्वरूप अनतिरिक्तत्वे. Of घट and pata, the bheda, if it is not different from swarupa. Swarupa atirikta means different. Anatirikta means not different. If it is not different from घट and pata, घटपटयोर भेदस्य स्वरूप अनतिरिक्तत्वे, either घट alone will remain or pata alone will remain. It will get stuck with one of them. Patova na anyo bhedo. Bheda namaka, an entity called bheda, different from either ghata or pata, will not remain if that bheda is swarupa of ghata or swarupa of pata. So that was said anyatara avasheshat parisheshat. Purvokta dosha. Now see in Mulam. Bheda nishedhe praptam abhedam. So now bheda is gone. So now abheda. Abheda between sat and ajnanam. Abheda. भेद निषेधे प्राप्तम अभेदम निरस्यति ना भिन्नम इति. Not even अभिन्नम. सदसद्भ्याम अन्यतम परिशेषे पूर्वोक्त दोष अनुषंगात. If you say it is sadasadbhyam abhinnam, either sad or asad, it is one of them, then only abhinna means only one will remain. You cannot say sat, ajnanam, they are abhinna. So either you call it sat or you call it ajnanam. That's it. Sadasadbhyam anyatama parisheshe purvokta dosha anushangat. Same earlier dosha will remain. So what is that purvokta dosha? He explains. Sato abhinnatve jnana apanodhyatva anupapattehe असतो अभिन्नत्वे अपरोक्ष प्रतिभास अनुपपत्ते है. If it is abhinna from sat, then it will not be eliminated by jnana. Jnanena nivritti will not happen if it is sat. Jnana apanodyatva anupapattehe. If it is abhinna from asat, asato abhinnatve aparoksha pratibhasa anupapattehe. Aparoksha pratibhasa will not happen. Asataha abhinna means it is asat. Then its pratiti will not happen. Pratiti should not happen. Asato abhinnatve aparoksha pratibhasa anupapattehe. Samuchaya abhedasya, and if you take samuchaya abhedasya विरोधिनोः समुच्चय असंभवात् एव असंभव इत्यर्थः. समुच्चय अभेद विरोधिनोः समुच्चय असंभवात्. If you do samuchaya, it says virodhi vastu cannot have samuchaya. Vata pitta kapha samuchaya is possible. Sattva raja tamo guna samuchaya is possible. But sat asat samuchaya asambhavat eva asambhava. So samuchaya is also asambhava. Samuchaya abheda is not possible. Asambhava. Tarhi avyakೃತ abheda eva astu. Then this avyakೃತ, let it be abhinnam only. Tatra अव्याकृत मात्र परिशेषे च वस्तु अप्रसिद्धेः तद असिद्धिः इत्यर्थः. If अव्याकृत मात्र remains, you still don't know what is that avyakritam. It is aprasiddha vastu, because avyakrita lakshanam, ajnana lakshanam is not done yet. In trying to define ajnana lakshana, ajnanam is avyakritam, you say if sat and avyakrita abheda is there, avyakrita will remain. If you say sat remains, dvaitam. Asat remains, pratiti is not there. Together they cannot remain. You say okay, avyakrita remain. But avyakritam, what is that? We don't know. Avyakrita matra parisheshe cha vastu aprasiddhe tad asiddhi. What is that vastu? If you don't know, it is asiddha only. Somebody may say, why so much discussion on ajnanam? I am here for jnanam and all this is, but we have to remember constantly this ajnanam is not abhava rupa. This is bhava rupa ajnanam. When we say it is bhava rupa ajnanam means it is not jnana abhava. This is jagat karanam. What we are discussing here is jagat karanam. Therefore, all this discussion they have taken up. Because by nivritti of that ajnanam, jagat nivritti will happen. Dvaita nivritti will happen. So this ajnanam is dvaita karanam. अव्याकृत मात्र परिशेषे च वस्तु अप्रसिद्धेः तद असिद्धिः इत्यर्थः. In Tika, पक्षांतर व्याख्या अतिरोहितार्था. Pakshantar Vyakhya means the other Paksha Vyakhya about Sat, Asad, etc. So they all should be understood in the same way. Atirohitartha means Tirodhanam means covering. They are uncovered. Means they all are in the same way. You should understand. Whatever vikalpas that can come. भेदा भेदयोः एकैकस्य निषेधे अपि प्राप्तं भिन्ना भिन्नत्वं विरोधात् प्रत्याचष्टे. So bhinnam is not possible. Abhinnam is not possible. Okay. Bheda bhedayoho ekaikasya nishedha is done. So let us do samuchaya. Bhinna bhinnatvam. Between sat and ajnanam, bhinna bhinnatvam. Between asat and ajnanam, bhinna bhinnatvam. It says, he says it's not possible, virodhat. Because there is virodha. Pratyachaste. Pratyachaste means it's being refuted by giving the answer. नापि भिन्ना भिन्नम कुतश्चित् इति in Tika कुतश्चित् पदस्य वैयर्थ्यम आशंक्य आह कुतश्चित्. Kutaschitt means in no way it is possible. Na kutaschitt. Na bhinna bhinnam kutaschitt. Sadadi anyatamaadapi in Tika. Sadadi anyatamaadapi na bhinnam na bhinnam napi bhinna bhinnam ityartha. So what is the conclusion? From sat, asat or sadasat. It is not bhinnam, abhinnam, bhinna bhinnam. All 9 vikalpas are done. सतः असतश्च इति प्रत्येकं मिलितस्य च प्रतियोगित्वम् उच्यते इति ज्ञातव्यम्. सतः भिन्नम अभिन्नम भिन्ना भिन्नम असतः भिन्नम अभिन्नम भिन्ना भिन्नम मिलितस्य सदसत् सदसदोः और सदसद्भ्याम भिन्नम अभिन्नम भिन्ना भिन्नम. All of them should be understood. All of them are refuted. Now further. So actually this is a big step. If we have come up to this, eliminated all possibilities. This is why it is anirvachaniyam in all aspects. We cannot do its nirvachanam in all these different combinations also. Nanu sadadibihi prakaraihi nirvaktum ashakyatve api avyakritasya na anirvachaniyata siddhyet. सदादिभिः प्रकारैः निर्वक्तुम् अशक्य. Neither sat nor asat nor sadasat nor bhinnam abhinnam bhinna bhinnam. The Purupakshi says still you cannot call it anirvachaniya. Na anirvachaniyata siddhyet avyakritasya. Why? Prakarantarena shakya nirvachanatvat iti ashankate. Prakarantarena nirvachanam shakyam. In some other way we can define. What is that? Satwadina in Mulam, fourth, line number 4. Satwadina nirvaktum ashakyatve api मूल कारणत्वाद अव्याकृतम निरवयवत्वेन शक्यम निर्वक्तुम. Even though through sattva etc. you cannot define it. Its lakshana cannot be done. Nirvaktum ashakyatwena api मूल कारणत्वाद अव्याकृतम निरवयवत्वेन शक्यम निर्वक्तुम. It is niravayava because it is मूल कारणम. Niravayam means partless. Niravayavत्वे हेतुः मूल कारणत्वात् because it is मूल कारण. Moola Karana will not have avayava because everything else comes later. So avayavas are later only. Savayavasya avayava paratantratvena anityatvat na moola karanatvam. Anything that is savayava cannot be moola karanam. Why? It is avayava paratantra because it has to depend upon the avayavas. So that cannot be moola, like individual. So individual is strong if all limbs are strong. That's why he says, Apyayantu mamangani. Vak, prana, chakshu, shrotram, everything. If anything is not strong, then he is weak. Or in government also, if you take a country, country is strong if treasury is strong, military is strong. Inside there is no riot, confusion, violence, etc. People have job. So home ministry is strong. Then country is strong. A treasury is weak, then gone. Lot of military and no money to eat. Lot of money, no military. Then also it is weak. And money is there, military is there, inside turbulence all the time. Not they are weak. So here he says, if it is savayava, then it is paratantra. And therefore it will be anitya. Savayavatvad anityam. Na mula karanatvam. Therefore it has to be niravayavam. मायांतु प्रकृतिम विद्यात् इति श्रुतेः न मूल कारणत्वं हीयते इत्यर्थः. मायांतु प्रकृतिम इति श्रुतेः न मूल कारणत्वं हीयते. So मूल कारणत्वं is there, it is not rejected. न निरवयवम. So now Siddhanti says no, it is not niravayavam also. Nahi tasya anatmano niravayavattvam tat tannana vidha prapancha akara parinamittvadityartha. It is not niravayavam because it appears in many ways through parinama in varieties. Tattan nanavidha prapancha akara parinamitvat na niravayavam. So avayavas are there. Tika. Tatra upapattim aha. Nahi iti. Niravayavat. Niravayavat. Niravayavatva abhave hetumaha. Tattan nana iti. Why it is not niravayavam? Because it has nana vidha prapancha within it, which will express in the form of effects. Savayava akarena pratiyamana karyasya na karanam niravayavam bhavitum arhati. This is the Siddhanta. The one whose karya appears as savayava, savayava akarena pratiyamana karyasya. Karanam na niravayavam bhavitum arhati. Its karanam cannot be niravayavam if karya is savayavam. So it is not niravayavam. Astu tarhi karyanusarena savayavam eva avyakritam. Then forget niravayavam. Let it be savayavam. Savayavam eva avyakritam. Iti shankate tarhi iti. Tarhi parinamittvadeva mrudadivat eshtavyam savayavam. Savayavatvam iti ashankya. Then it is parinami. Because it is parinami, maybe it is savayavam like mritika, clay. Mridadivat eshtavyam, svikartavyam, savayavatvam. Iti ashankyaha, na savayavam iti. It is not savayavam also. So parihara is done. Pariharati na savayavam. Why? Karya dravyattvena iti hetau tritiya. Savayavatve karya dravyattvena, that is the hetau tritiya. Savayavatve karya dravyattvena moola karanatva anupapattehe. If it is savayava, then karya dravyattvena, so that is the hetu. This tritiya, hetu is normally panchami, but here it is given in tritiya. Karya dravyatvat. यद्यत् सावयवम तत् मूल कारणत्वम न कार्य द्रव्यत्वात् in this way. But it is given in Tritiya कार्य द्रव्यत्वेन मूल कारणत्व अनुपपत्तेः सावयवत्वस्य. If it is savayava vastu, it cannot be moola karana because it has already parts, etc. तत्तत् कार्य आकार परिणामस्य च मिथ्यात्वेन विवर्तत्वाद् इत्यर्थः. तत्तत् कार्य आकार परिणाम, that which has this कार्य आकार परिणाम modifications in the form of कार्य परिणामस्य च मिथ्यात्वेन विवर्तत्वात्. Its vivarta is there. Karya parinama is vivarta in the form of mithya. Means it is not a real modification. See Tika on that. Nanu karyasya savayavatve katham karanam niravayavam. Somebody says karya is savayavam. How karana will be savayavam? Karana can be niravayavam. ननु कार्यस्य सावयवत्वे कथम कारणम निरवयवम. How कारण is niravayavam? Karanam also should be savayavam. Paramanuvat iti. Like Parmanu. Parmanu is not savayava. So Vyatireki Drashtanta Siddhanti can give. Parmanu is niravayava. Parmanu Karya is savayava. Like Dvyanuk, Trianuk and everything else is savayava. But Karanam is niravayava. So it is possible. Iti chet na. अव्याकृतस्य भवद्भिः निरवयवत्व अनभ्युपगमात् इति चेत्. But we have not accepted that avyakriti is niravayava. We said it cannot be niravayava. Anabhyupagamat chet tatraha tattat karya akara parinamasya cha mithyattvena vivartatvad. That karya akara parinama is actually mithya only. Mithyattvena vivartatvad. How? He gives drishtanta of swapna. Karyasya in line number 28. कार्यस्यापि सावयवत्वेन स्वरूपे निर्णीते भवेद इयम आशंका तदेव न निर्णीयते. कार्य is savayava, that swarupa nirnaya has not happened yet. Karyasyapi savayavatvena swarupe nirnite iyam ashanka bhavet. Tadeva na nirniyate, but that nirnaya is not done. Pratitistu swapnavad upapadyate swapnasya aropa rupatvat. Pratiti is like swapna. Swapna is aropa rupa. And therefore, because it is aropita, it is mithya. Whatever is aropita is not satyam. आरोप्यस्य वास्तवं सावयवत्वं क्वचित् एष्टव्यम् इति चेत् न. आरोप्य वस्तु is vastava, savayava is not possible. So more on this we will continue tomorrow. This portion a little bit involved. Already we did enough thinking today. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Padaraya Sutrabhashya Kritau Vande Bhagavantau Punah Punah Ishvaro Gururatmeti मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः।